Hey guys, yes, I know this is another car video, and it's just because this is easy for me to do when I get off from clinical. By the time I get inside and I change and stuff, I probably don't want to sit down and record. So I just try to be efficient with my time, and sorry for the backdrop, it's just my car. But I wanted to talk to you guys about clinical. I'm now in med surg, so that's really exciting. This semester, I'm at a long term acute care, which a lot of people may think is like a nursing home. It's not. Some people in my class are actually in a nursing home. This facility is more, it's like a long term ICU. So people who would normally be in the ICU for a long time, but their insurance isn't covering it, they can get clearance to go to this long term acute care where people are usually there for 30 days to 90 days, but they are very acute. So I was told that usually they have a ventilator they need to get weaned off of, or they're on IV antibiotics, or they have, a pressure ulcer. Usually, three comorbidities would warrant them to be allowed to go to this facility. So I am really excited about it. I don't love this um, population. Like, it's not something I would want to do outside of school, but I'm grateful that I'm placed in this facility because I get exposure to acute patients without being in the ICU. So I feel like the nurses are probably more apt to let me do things than someone in an ICU, or I don't even think we would probably be able to go to an ICU in school. So it's going to look good on my resume because I have experience in that, or at least dealing with ventilators and respiratory issues. Like, there's mostly respiratory issues. There's a lot of trachs, um, trach collars, tracheostomies being done in the facility. And my clinical instructor said we're going to be able to go into a procedure, at least one. And then they have like an actual ICU unit. And so um, one of us per week gets to go and shadow in the ICU and just kind of look. We don't get to help because the other kind of more critical. But everyone else will get paired up and then partnered with a nurse and just help her with her patient load. And we have our own. We have our specific patient, and then if she needs help with the load, then we go from there. But yeah, these people are really sick, and so it's sad, but it's nursing, so just have to take care of them. And I've been seeing a lot of different things, and can't really go into details because of HIPAA, but just know that your girl is getting experience, okay? Yeah, I'm really excited about that. Oh, I also wanted to talk to you guys about my tests in class. So far this semester, we've had two tests. The first test was, what was it? Anytime now. Guys, the way I stay organized is Google Drive on my phone and on my computer, obviously. And I organize all my notes and all my um, PowerPoints based on the class and the exam that we're on. So for exam one, I have everything. So it was cardio and yeah, management of care. Management of care, basically, taking care of patients and the prioritization of patients, and then taking care of patients with cardiac problems. That was one test. And then this last test was neuro, GI, GU, hepatic, and skin. Oh my gosh. That last test, I was very, very happy. I'm happy now. I was upset originally because I didn't do as well as I wanted. I wanted to get an A. I got an 88. And then I found out that majority of the class failed. Well, nursing school failed. 75 or below is failing. So a lot of my classmates failed that test. So I guess I couldn't really complain. Of course, I wanted an A, but I'll take it. The test was hard, guys. Like, hard. And I think it's because it was so much content that is like heavy, like GI, GU, um, hepatic, neuro, and integument. Like, that can be a lot. So, I've been really successful this semester so far, and I think it's just I started studying every day. Last semester, I didn't study every day. I studied, I did outlines, and then a couple of days before the test, I was going to grind mode, and I would probably study for at least 5 hours for 4 days before the test. But this semester, I'm studying like at least 1 to 2 hours every day, and then on certain days, I'll go like maybe 6 hours studying. And so I've been really busy, and it's hard. It's hard. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I should have been saying it's hard a while ago, but everybody's doing stuff. Like, it's getting warm. My friends are inviting me places, and I have to say no. So I'm going to do a video probably later about FOMO, fear of missing out. But I just wanted to check in with you guys about my clinical experience, and that it's kicked off. It's going good. Like, I remember everything from last semester for the most part, as far as fundamentals and caring for the patient, kind of like the CNA work of it. My clinical site, we all got distributed out into different clinical sites for this semester. So I'm only with one girl I was with last semester, but everyone else, which is 6 other girls, they're all different. And I can just kind of see the difference between what experience I had last semester at my clinical site versus the other clinical sites, which is no shade to them because it's all based on the clinical instructor. But I think my clinical instructor was bomb. Like, she was really, really good, and she made sure that we did the work that we had to do. But she made it fun, and she made it not as rigorous as it could have been, but it wasn't a cakewalk. So shout out to her. She's pretty legit. Wish she was still my teacher this time. But I have some more exciting news that I'll share at a later date. I just wanted to do this video really quick. Okay, I'll talk to you guys later.